digits, I find a way to go get it.
Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shelby, Chris Singleton with you, and Siggy here in Philadelphia. The hometown fans are excited.
This is one of the best places to play when you're playing well. No one more passionate than these Philadelphia Phillies fans, and this ballpark's still one of the most beautiful parks in all of baseball.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. On the hill here today, Zach Wheeler. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
TJ Friedel, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That one finds the corner, and that is strike one.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. Just missed it. Here's the lineup for the Reds. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Outside low, and that's ball one. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
That's ball two.
2-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. That's inside, and that's ball one. And that's outside. 2 outs, base is empty.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds.
Let's go, Zach.
Out to short, Turner. Fires across the diamond, third out. Reds leave one, so now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy, and getting to start, Hunter Green. What do you have on him?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Bottom of the first, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
It's
no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Green, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Trey Turner at the plate. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. Check swing, called strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 2 down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
You have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Bryce Harper, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball? But with Candelario on the first, bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Down quickly go the Phillies. Scoreless after 1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. Wheeler back to work.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
And that just misses. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
So up next, Spencer Steer.
Aye.
One down, base is empty. That one hit to right. Castellanos makes the grab for the second out.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That missed by a lot. And it's a ball and a strike. Swings through that.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Nobody left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the second. And here's the veteran outfielder, Nick Castellanos. Slice the other way and foul. Comes up empty.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
And now 1 and 2. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And here comes Alec Boehm. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Fraley makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Batting 6, left fielder, Max.
Now batting Max Kepler. And first offering is fouled off.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Lifted in the air, right field. And that is that. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now it's Gavin Lux. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now it's Austin Hayes. That pitch gets the corner. 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
1 out, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Friedel stands in now and watches strike 1. Next pitch is outside. Top of the third, no score.
Catch outside.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Cincinnati, shortstop Ellie
De La Cruz up now. You don't want to let him get on base.
Yeah, led baseball in stolen bases last year. Also led the league in getting caught stealing. Nobody's perfect.
That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Up next for Cincinnati, second baseman Matt McClain.
And now for the Reds, Matt McClain. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Friedel, the lead runner out at second. De La Cruz on at first with 2 down.
Ball! That pitch is out.
And a count 1-2. That's a little bit low. On the ground out to short. Turner whips it across. That ends the frame. Reds strand a couple. Still no score. Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the last of the third. So digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. And the slider just misses. Outside low, now 2-0. Fastball for a strike. That clips the corner. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Second baseman Bryson.
This is Bryson Stott. And that's outside. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
on the ground. McLean throws to first in time, and the Phillies are set down in order. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Tyler Stevenson. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's off the outside edge. Ball one. Fraley measures 6 feet even, 29 years old, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. One down, base is empty.
So the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering is downstairs.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Fourth inning underway, no score. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Runner. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
That's just a perfect catch and throw right there. You get a guy with that kind of speed trying to take second. He's got such a good arm back there, but that had to be on the money. Pressure situation, if you will, right on top of it.
That one is absolutely belted. That ball's carrying. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. On to the bottom of the fourth now. Still with no score. Bottom of the fourth. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Just missed.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And it's a leadoff double for their first hit of the game.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Turner now.
Fly to left his first time. Just off the inside edge. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike. That clips a corner. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's down and in.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Harper in the box now. Takes strike 1. The 0-1. High fly ball out towards left center. Hayes sizes this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike at the knees. Fastball for a strike.
An at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Man on second, 2 down. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
On a bounce right side. Steer takes it himself, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 1 hit is all they get. We're headed to the 5th. We're tied 0-0. New inning getting started, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Jeimer Candelario. Wheeler back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Caught and missed, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Lux in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Austin Hayes digs in now.
Come on now, Phillies.
And a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Reds down in order. And we're still knotted at 0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss.
You know, these Phils just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Next pitch is outside. Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call.
Now batting,
Max
left
Kepler at the
fielder,
plate.
Max Kepler.
First pitch misses. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Now one missed.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
One down, base is empty. That one fouled off, 2-2. Just off the outside edge.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field now.
Got him swinging.
Now batting.
And now it's JT Realmuto. Caught looking his first time up. And that's down and away.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Misses off the plate. 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Friedel makes the play. That is the inning. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. And we're back.
Leading
All right,
off
we go to
for the
the
Reds,
top
center
half of
fielder,
inning
TJ
number
Friedel.
6. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedel. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Castellanos ranging back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 2. And he grounds one back up the middle to first. He's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. In the dirt. Going to count 1 and 2. And there's a ball. And that one hammered. That's back. And that's going to bang against the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Go ahead run on base. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. 0 for 2 in this one. Runner takes off for third. Pitch outside. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Swung on, belted. Marsh running hard. And it one-hops the wall. And in its second with an RBI double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. First offering, and it just misses. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2 to third. Boom. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Run scoring double here for the Reds. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that one fouled off. him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive,
Now
not
batting,
walking
center
anyone. I
fielder,
mean, this guy's just
Brandon
going right
Marsh.
after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
And now here is Brandon Marsh.
Ball one.
Just missed. Fastball for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Falling behind 2-1. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And strike 2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling, and you think the ball's going to get him in the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Schwarber in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Top of inning number 7. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Outside low. And that is ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Matt Strom up and throwing. Kirkering also throwing. The sweeper catches the inside part of the plate for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 1-2 now. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, that high-forcing fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Candelario in the box again, takes a strike. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Fought off foul. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. And that's in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. The 2-2 on the way. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead, getting that W.
So 2 down now, and here is Gavin Lux. And the first pitch misses in the dirt.
That's ball 2.
That's down and in.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and he's in line for the loss, but I think they'll be very happy with the way he threw the ball. Back after a quick break.
Now pitching
out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
46.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Man at first, now the left fielder, Austin Hayes, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
2 outs. And that's a strikeout looking. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. So a job well done from the Philly bullpen that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Reds 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 7th, Trey Turner now.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Taylor Rogers, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Pagan, the right-hander, loosening up as well. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Hunter Green is done. Just 1 hit allowed. He was excellent. And we'll have the new pitcher for you when we get back after a quick break.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Reds, Taylor Rogers.
55.
These are the spots
Taylor
relievers
Rogers
really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now here is Harper. Hit in the air out to center field. Friedel squeezes it, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick
Castellanos at the plate now. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Rogers, 34-year-old vet, and they traded for him earlier this year. Ball one there.
1 ball, 1 strike. Two, 1.
Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and it's off the wall. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
So the tying run in scoring position now. And now it's Alec Bohm. And he takes a strike.
0-1.
So the tying run at second. And that one hit to first. And that's a fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. He's in there.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Hard hit right side. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Phillies with a run scoring double. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the 8th. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedl.
Leading off for Cincinnati, center fielder T.J. Friedl.
And that one fouled off. Line drive, that's a base hit.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Substitution now at first base. Coming on to pinch run for the Reds, Stuart Fairchild. Go ahead run on base. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a foul out of play.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
The shortstop takes the ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fastball for a strike. And the count is 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Matt McClain in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting, second baseman, Matt McClain.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. Here he is in a spot where he makes most of his money against left-handed pitching. Step off throw to first. De La Cruz back in on a dive. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
2 balls.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. And that is out of play. On the ground at first. Dives, but it's off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Next for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley.
A little surprised they don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Two on, 2 outs. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-1. Spencer Steer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases all loaded up. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Good eye in that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The 1-2. And that one a little bit high.
That's a really good take.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. So they get out of the bases-loaded jam without any damage, and that does it for the inning. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied 1-1.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Emilio Pagan. And now it is JT Realmuto.
Catcher JT Realmuto.
Pitch is in there. It's 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Next one misses, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Stop. In the box now. Take strike 1. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Sam Mole up and throwing for Terry Francona. Santillan also getting ready. One down, base is empty. In the air, out towards left center. And that quickly, 2 away.
Up next for the Phillies, center fielder Brandon
And now,
Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going, yeah, we in go mode.
Never going slow mo.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jordan Romano. And the batter now, Jamer Candelario. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
So now here's the DH, Gavin Lux. High fly ball out to center field. Marsh hauls it in for the out. So digging in, Austin Hayes. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
That smash towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Reds go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Sam Moll.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
For the Phillies.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Alexis Diaz up and throwing for Terry Francona. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Oh, man, so close to being a huge swing, maybe the biggest swing in this ball game. He's got to have a great at-bat, finish this off.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Here's Trey Turner, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That's outside, and it's 1-0. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Swing and a miss.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Just misses with that one. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
So here is Bryce Harper. And the first offering is not close. And that one is inside. And there's the strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and misses. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains tied 1-1. On to extra innings. And now the center fielder, Stuart Fairchild. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Fouled off down the right side.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Late on that fastball.
No ball, 2 strikes.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Man at second.
Ball 1.
And that's downstairs.
1 strike.
And a count 2-1.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a ground ball to first. Harper takes it to the bag. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Matt McClain, the next to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And now the runner breaks for the plate. Bunt attempt, popped up, makes the grab, and that's the third out. So 1 left for Cincinnati. Still tied, 1-1.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Tony Santillan.
Tony Santillan.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. 1 for 3. First pitch just misses.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
That one drifts inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So up next, Alec Bohm.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Down and away for ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Next offering upstairs.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
High in the air, out to right. Fraley should have it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with one away.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
De La Cruz. The turn by McClain at second. Double play, and we have more free baseball on the way.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Now pitching
Back
for the
now,
Phillies.
we're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, Orion Kirkery.
Orion Kirkery.
Go-ahead run on base. Stevenson now at the plate. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Swings through that one for strike one. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. Phillies fans want a strikeout. That one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Jake Fraley in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity, so not a terrible result.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and here in extra innings. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. No throw, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Steer swings through it for strike one. So they're all loaded up. Next offering is in for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches.
And down on strikes he goes. Huge strikeout there. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Next to hit, Jamer Candelario. And the sweeper misses. With the go-ahead run at third, we are in the 11th. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That just misses. Ball 2.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The 2-1.
Nope, outside.
Bases loaded, 1 away here in extra innings. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Out to center. Marsh moves under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Trying to take the lead in the late going. Can't blame them, but the defense was having none of that. Close play at the dish. The tag applied just in time, and we'll push on with a tie ball game.
We're in extras here, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Santillan back to work. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. A gigantic blast. And the Phillies walk it off in the 11th.
To extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
Final 3-1. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.